I have been getting paper pumpkin kits for 5 years, I think, and I wanted to show how I store my stamps and instructions when I'm done with the kits. So I think this is the first book I ever started. This is a Project Life book, but I'm going to show you some other ideas. And the paper pumpkin kits used to come with these little cute pumpkins in them, and so I just stuck one on the front of my binder. And originally the stamp sets were pretty small, and I could fit them in these little pockets of Project Life. And I love this because when I need a greeting set, this is the first one I ever got. It's so black you can't see it, but I just flipped through my book trying to find the perfect size, and I actually use those because they're manly greetings from my very first kit all the time. But I'll flip through and look for just the right size. Then they started getting bigger, so I moved to the 4x6 pockets. And then in the back, I would just hole punch the instructions, and they don't quite fit in there perfectly. You can see they're sticking out, but that's how I originally stored them. And I mostly did it in order, but then the size thing mixed up. And so I have a book that's just holidays. But now, and I'll show you how I just keep these books. I'm going to tilt on my messy stamp desk here, but I just keep them right here by where I'm stamping so that when I need a greeting, I can easily grab my book. I'm actually going to show you my most recent way of doing it, which I think is less expensive and it's pretty easy. I just got, let me move these ones. I just got this binder, I think from Staples or an office supply store, and I used it for something else when I was homeschooling my kids, but I took all those cards out, and these are just half sheet page protectors. And now I just, because sometimes the stamp sets are really big, they don't even fit in the 4x6. So I just stick the stamp set in the front. I cut a piece of cardstock and write the date and the name. And I put the stamp set in there, and then I put the instructions in the back and any leftover pieces. You can see I had a bunch from that one. This one I had no leftovers. I used everything in that kit. And this month, in March, we got an extra kit, an extra stamp set. So I have that for that month. And then this was the most recent month. So you can see I just started filling this binder, but that's a pretty inexpensive way to store your paper pumpkin kits. And then it's so easy when you need a greeting. That's what I use the most from these. I can just flip through and find what I'm looking for. So I hope that's helpful.